How can India build strong relations with Bangladesh's new leadership? Does India's decision to host Sheikh Hasina reflect favoritism towards her previous administration over the interim government? What are the immediate implications of Sheikh Hasina's ouster for India Bangladesh relations? Do you believe that Bangladesh's importance to India is confined solely to its strategic location bordering the northeast? Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri on Monday held talks with his Bangladeshi counterpart Mohammad Jassim Uddin, marking the first high-level trip from India after Sheikh Hasina's ouster from power in August last following massive violent protests. India-Bangladesh ties. Since 2016, India has provided Bangladesh with $8 billion in three lines of credit to develop infrastructure for road, railway, shipping and ports. In November 2023, two joint projects, the Akhora-Agartala rail link and the Khulna-Mongla port rail line were inaugurated. Akhora-Agartala rail link and Khulna-Mongla port rail Akhora-Agartala rail link and Khulna-Mongla port rail line were inaugurated. In addition to rail services, there are five active bus routes connecting India and Bangladesh, including lines from Kolkata, Agartala, Guwahati, and to Dhaka. In 2023, both countries agreed to implement an agreement to use the Chittagong and Mongla ports to improve cargo movement between the mainland India and the northeast. India and Bangladesh share 54 rivers which are crucial for both nations. The Indo-Bangladesh Joint River Commission, established in 1972, serves as a platform for cooperation and dialogue over shared water resources. How can India build strong relations with Bangladesh's new leadership? Engaging in dialogue, establishing open communication is crucial. India should engage in regular dialogue with Bangladesh, continuing with its neighborhood first policy. Cultural diplomacy, people to people relations such as cultural programs and educational exchanges are vital for strengthening diplomatic ties. This soft power strategy can reinforce historical connections. Economic cooperation, India can boost cross border investments while also aiding Bangladesh's infrastructure development in transportations like speeding up the BBIN initiative. Bangladesh's global ambitions. India can support Bangladesh to enhance its global trade and diplomatic presence, facilitating access to larger markets and multilateral forums like ASEAN. Addressing violence and promoting democracy, India should diplomatically advocate for peace and support democratic processes in Bangladesh. By promoting fair elections and dialogue, India can respect Bangladesh's sovereignty while upholding democratic values. Does India's decision to host Sheikh Hasina reflect favoritism towards her previous administration over the interim government? Perceptions of favoritism. The interim government in Bangladesh has expressed fears that Hasina might be using her refuge in India to orchestrate a political comeback. India does not favor individuals. India's relationship with Bangladesh is based on mutual interest that transcend individual administrations. Humanitarian ground, India's decision to shelter her can be viewed primarily as a humanitarian response rather than an endorsement of her political agenda of favoritism towards her administration. Respecting past and present, India's foreign policy in South Asia has historically aimed to balance relations, recognizing the need to engage with current interim government while also respecting its long-standing ties with Hasina. Bangladesh's assurance. In August 24, Bangladesh's interim government assured that its relations with India should remain stable regardless of the former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's prolonged stay in India. What are the immediate implications of Sheikh Hasina's ouster for India-Bangladesh relations? Could jeopardize flourishing relations. Hasina's tenure could be characterized by a strong partnership that effectively addresses security concerns, stalling discussion on free trade agreement. Hasina's exit could hinder negotiations on potential FTA initiated in October 23 intended to boost exports by lowering or eliminating custom duties, halt in connectivity projects, restrictions on the movement of goods and people could impact vital infrastructure projects, enhancing India-Bangladesh connectivity, such as Akhora-Agartala rail link, hindering access to northeast. Disruptions in these initiatives could limit India's access to the northeastern states, which depend on narrow land corridors through Bangladesh. Security concerns. India may face heightened security challenges as it attempts to manage both internal unrest in the northeast and any potential spillover from the Bangladesh. Despite challenges, both nations recognize the need for dialogue. Bangladesh's Foreign Affairs Advisor highlighted the importance of building a constructive relationship with India by addressing each other's concerns. Do you believe that Bangladesh's importance to India is confined solely to its strategic location bordering the northeast? Importance beyond northeast, Bangladesh is a vital neighbor for India as it can help alleviate the geographical isolation of India's northeastern states, which often struggle with connectivity issues. Trade. Bangladesh is India's largest trading partner in the subcontinent, while India is Bangladesh's second largest partner in Asia after China. Their trade totaled $13 billion in financial year 2013-14. Southeast Asia and Act East policy. Bangladesh plays a crucial role in India's economic integration with the Southeast Asia and is essential for the success of India's Act East policy, facilitating greater trade and connectivity in the region. Protection of sea lanes of communication. Bangladesh's strategic location in Bay of Bengal makes it critical for the protection of vital sea lanes of communication, which are essential for regional trade, security, and maritime navigation. Water security. Bangladesh shares several major river systems with India, including Teesta, Ganges, Brahmaputra. Water security, particularly the equitable distribution of river waters, is a key issue for both the countries.